Hey, 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 welcome to another Valley Forged. This, I am telling you, I wish there was a way that I could literally show you. I just put this in your hand. It is so amazing. On this channel, like my mission or whatever is to take lasers to the next level, learn as much as I can, try and figure out things that we haven't done before. Obviously, like, subscribe if you're wanting to learn that sort of things, whether it's leather, acrylic, wood, whatever we can come up with. And, I told you a few videos ago, I was no longer making gift cards or any, because literally they're like $5, $6 a piece now. And I have everything I need to make the cards, and I've been making them for years, but mostly just for close family. So now I'm branching out. I'm starting to make more cards, not just with my laser, but with other means, stencils I make from the laser, embossing, whatever. I'm just throwing all these things together, making my cards now, my cards that I give out for birthdays and Christmas and everything else. So I get this embossing machine here. I'm going to bring it over. This is a Zizix, you don't have to have this particular one, big shot. And I get on a tangent just watching all of these videos. There's literally like thousands of videos on YouTube on how to do embossing, or not just embossing, do all kinds of things you could do with the Zizix. And as you can see on that wallet, I use this as a folder, they call it, embossing folder. A million things you can do with this. This is just the beginning. But here's the first one I bought, which is the wood, which you saw on the wallet. But literally just patterns for days. I mean, you want to, I don't know, what is this, like a stone leopard print, whatever you want to do with it. You got dots, flowers, more dots, brick walls. I mean, you could see I've here, something that you really use a lot would be happy birthday, right? It's like, I'll show you a quick video on kind of how the thing works. After I tell you, obviously we're using a wallet. This is one of my card wallet files, but what I would say is any wallet file will do. Just take the pockets and you just run it through the machine. I run every piece of leather from the wallet through the machine. So if it squishes it and it changes anything, they'll all be changed the exact same way. It put together just, I have 20 videos showing you how to make leather wallets and different things. So it's the same. You just add that little step to it and you can pretty much put anything you want on your wallets. What I would suggest, if you are going to get a wallet file, get my new Ultimate wallet file, because any pocket fits with any wallet and whatnot. So you could just, if you make a bunch of pockets, you could just decide later which wallet you want to make out of it. All the holes fit together, right? Or if you have all my files, this comes with it as well. And then you could just decide, here, you can, even if you're not making wallets, I mean, look at this. In fact, let me do that now. I'll show you kind of how the whole process works. I have a short video just going through that. We'll go over it. But I'm going to show you this in a minute, but the embossing is just so crisp and clean. And of course you can make your gift cards and everything as well. So it's kind of a win-win. But I really feel like this takes your wallets to the next, let's watch that video. Okay, so let's go over this. Happy birthday. I mean, classic. Maybe less classic, but kind of cool. And these are folders. Yeah, I think I paid like $30 just to get the whole set. And you don't have to use the whole folder. There's like pieces and parts that I might want to use on one thing or not. Oh, and if you look at all these are ones I've done already. Look how cool this is. Oh my gosh. You've seen this already. and the wallet. But, you know, I got bricks there. It's just crazy. I mean, this is all, I don't know. I get crazy with this. I did this a little lighter with the wood. I think that's a super cool look as well. I'm just practicing. This is such the practice stage. There's my stamp. The difference between running it through the Big Shot, you can see the cracks, and my old stamp. This is with running it through as well. I did slightly crack that one. It's just like I said, I'm practicing. I'd like to be able to make acrylic stamps in a bendable form or something that'll work in the Zizix. I'll show this thing off all day long because I just like touching it. And I think it's also going to draw people to this product. You know, if you see it in a store or something, even if I'm selling a bunch of plain wallets, a lot of times people will gravitate towards something cool and unusual and then end up buying something mundane. It happens a lot. I personally would want the embossed one, and it doesn't feel like it's ever going to change. It doesn't feel like if you use it for a while, it's going to go back. So with paper, what you do, and then this is how I was experimenting with the Zizix. With paper, what you do with cardstock with this thing, and there's a million videos on it, but you kind of spray it with water so that the embossing doesn't tear the paper. I don't think it does anyway, but it certainly makes it a little, less rigid. And you make this thing called a sandwich. And you run it through this machine. So if your power goes out, this thing still works. That matters for me because I live not only in the mountains, but in California, where they like to turn the power off every week because the fire might happen. So it's funny, I kind of miss the Philippines where at least I could trust the power was going to stay on all week. It's so crazy the way things change. I mean, in the 80s, we didn't worry about the power going out. It's so crazy. Anyhow, that's my rant. So you just push this, you put a whole bunch of these together and you find the right level to where it's pressing perfectly. And I just don't, as I mentioned before, I don't, or maybe later, I don't remember. I don't have all of the perfect amount of this to make this perfect every time, but I just got it. There we go. Finally got this. And voila. This is how it goes. They make 3D ones that are super cool as well. I just wasn't ready to plop the money down because I'm still in the experimental phase. But I will put a couple of them on Amazon. I'll put the one that I picked out, all that kind of stuff. You'll kind of get an idea of what I did. I mean, once again, greeting cards are so ridiculously expensive. This didn't work, so, I mean, it's cool if you were going to do this as a background, but it's not so noticeable if you aren't. But this one, but on leather, I think I showed you already. On leather, this happy birthday was so cool. I just don't know if I would spend that. It's pretty cool on the paper, too. I mean, just that alone, the ability just to do that for Christmas cards or birthdays seems to me that makes this worth it. This isn't a sponsored video. Zizix, I have no idea. I mean, maybe someday they would sponsor me if I make a bunch of Zizix videos, but as at this point, I paid for everything, and I wasn't really sure. I mean, should I? Anyhow, watch this next one. So once I was done with the paper, I moved on to the leather. I used the same technique I did in the stamp videos. If you haven't seen that one, the way that I wet the leather, use the exact same way. And now you were going to figure out, okay, should the face be up or down for the way that I want it to look. And I did choose wisely here. So you got to think about that a little bit. Also, with something like this, where on this do you want it? Now I got to figure out the sandwich. I got a thick piece of leather with the sandwich. I think yeah. Too much. So that isn't going to work. Okay, so I ran that one a bit hard, obviously. But look how it came out. That is so cool. Just look at how crisp that is. Oh, unbelievable. So it just got me thinking, wow, I can really do some amazing leather projects with this. And what else? What else can we do on this thing? I mean, I think the sky's the limit. Let's get back to let's get back to me again. So I really feel like that just takes wallets to the next level, doesn't it? Or whatever. I mean, you could put this on just about anything you make with leather. And it used to be that you would tool it and, go through all the trouble with you'd have the expense of all the tools and then having to do it by hand. And, one maybe updated way to do that would be to laser engrave the pattern and then use the tools and do it by hand. Because you can't just do anything, even though I have 20 of them now, they're pretty easy to get the folders. You can't just do any pattern, but there's quite a lot of them. So I have so much more to do. Now I was making the acrylic stamps, so I wanted to see how that might work with my big shot. I think my big issue is that my sandwich, I really don't have enough different stuff to make every level that I want to make. It's pretty easy. I actually got this stuff from the dollar store. So this cost me $1.25 or something, and I just cut it in half. So now I have two. But I need a couple more sheets. I could even make them with my CO2 laser. So this isn't going to be an issue. It's just that I ran this through with my acrylic stamps, and I did it a little too hard. So I cracked my stamps. But you could see this is the one that I did in my stamp making video, and it worked okay. It looks all right. But look at the difference running through the big shot. I mean, just such a perfect deep engrave, but you could see the cracks in it, maybe because of where where the stamp actually broke trying to do it. So I need to come up with better methods, but you can see this one is so perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This is with a embossing folder. So anybody out there can help me out. Is this kind of plastic? It's kind of bendable, but it's hard. What is this plastic exactly? I was trying to look on Amazon to see if I could find it so that I could try making these folders. Because I think if I scored it here with my CO2 laser and just, we can do this. We might be able to make our own folders, which would be next level, right? So I don't know if this kind of plastic is safe for lasers, and I don't know exactly what kind it is, because you don't want the normal acrylic. You want it semi-bendable. So that is something I'm thinking about. What else am I thinking about? There's also these die cuts that you can get. They're for cutting the paper. And you're probably going to get some anyways if you were, making birthday cards and things like that. They're super, super cool. Well, instead of cutting, what they'll do is an imprint into the leather. And I think that is pretty neat too. And it gives you the perfect spot also to be able to paint if you want to do that. So that's also an option. To me, it's just really exciting. It's just really a good way to where we can kind of put several different things together. I think the wallets are going to be fantastic. And this is an experiment and it is ongoing. I mean, this is permanent. This just feels amazing and permanent. And just the tactile feel of it is next level. But there's still a lot to be learned here, a lot going on. I don't want everybody just to go out and buy a big shot machine if you're not going to be making gift cards. I will see how this does and how it goes. I'll put links below for everything, just, because why not? But I do wish I could just put this in everybody's hand and they could just get that tactile feel of how good this feels. Now, I mean, it is Italian leather. That always helps, but I don't know. We're having some fun. So obviously subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And let me know what you think and what am I missing? Is there more we could add to this? Is there, do you like it? Do you not like it? Is there maybe something different a way we can go about this that makes more sense to you? Because I am all ears. I am ready to rock and roll. So I will see you all in the next one. Love y'all.
City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see. Who knows? I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you. That now our dream, if I